In this video, I will be going over how the MCU that we have followed since its inception in 2008 has been a lie all along and is not the real 616 timeline. Also, what this could mean for the MCU reset and the future. Welcome back to the channel, and if it's your first time, welcome and let's get into it. To get started, this leak has come from insiders, and this was also a theory that fans had many years ago at the start of the saga. Let's take a look back at Loki Season 1, specifically the season finale. We are told by He Who Remains about the multiversal war and how he ended the war and he created the sacred timeline, and it is essentially on a loop. At the time, fans alike did not know what this meant for the future, only that a multiversal war would indeed happen again after the death of He Who Remains. Over the past year, there have been leaks of the script for the story of what the original plans were for the Kang Dynasty and Secret Wars. One of, if not the big twist of the Kang Dynasty would have been that He Who Remains had removed the X-Men, Fantastic Four, and other heroes from the sacred timeline when he remade it to fit his version of the timeline. This is why there has never been an X-Men or Fantastic Four team in the 616 universe. This is all going to pay off with the end of Secret Wars, revealing that He Who Remains also secluded Dr. Doom from the sacred timeline, and Doom was going to be revealed at the end of this film as the evil that he was so desperately trying to keep out, and this would have set up Doom as the next big bad in the mutant saga. It has also been reported that there was a version of Earth 616 that was considered Earth Prime, and that all the heroes were in this. But when He Who Remains took over that, this is when the 616 universe that we are currently in was made, and that is when all the heroes were removed. Now we know that Marvel is going down a different road with this, now having to bring in Doom earlier than they had wanted. It also seems that they will keep the plotline of these other heroes, the X-Men and the Fantastic Four, as well as Doom, as having been secluded from the timeline. There has also been another leak that this plotline is going to happen, but in a different way. The new leak suggests that the X-Men and Fantastic Four exist in the 616 universe but are just regular people, and that He Who Remains prevented them from becoming their powered up selves. Perhaps Professor X isn't a powered up mutant but is only a professor in the 616 universe. This could also explain Sadie Sink's role in Spider-Man Brand New Day if she does indeed play Jean Grey. Marvel could introduce Jean Grey in this film, with Peter now perhaps being in college, and this is how they can come in contact with each other, as it has been reported that her character will be an ally to Peter, not Spider-Man. This is a way that they can start to introduce the X-Men and have them carry over with the reset that Kevin Feige has confirmed will happen, but now with the X-Men and Fantastic Four with their powers existing alongside the Avengers and other heroes. With the MCU reset that after many years of rumors has now been confirmed, this gives Marvel a way out of the many stories throughout this saga that will not pay off. Let's face it, this saga has not been the best by any means. Yes, we have had some great projects on and off the big screen, but this saga has felt disconnected for many. There were too many projects that Marvel did and tried to do, and with mostly everything being connected, this gave fans too many projects to keep up with and caused oversaturation for many. Marvel has said that going forward, they intend to keep the films and shows relatively disconnected from each other, perhaps only a mention here or there. This is exactly what Marvel needs to do, and why the reset will be a great move for Marvel, not only to incorporate and have all these characters in one universe, but to have a clean slate and go back to what made the MCU work and what fans fell in love with. With Doomsday coming next year, and the leaks that are starting to happen also connected to what could have been in the Kang Dynasty, this leaves a possibility for these rumors to come to light and become true. The reset is what the MCU needs to do to continue to be successful and to continue to progress its characters and story further. What are your opinions on this leaked plotline, and what do you want to see happen from the MCU reset? Follow us on XF Films HQ. Make sure to drop a like and hit that subscribe button to help the channel grow. Turn on notifications to never miss an upload, and until next time, God bless. See you soon.